Alright, so got the 240 in here yesterday. Today is now Sunday. I don't know what the date is, May 7th. Not that it's at all relevant, but I took the battery tray out, cleaned up all the engine bay. I'm not really going to paint it or anything, just going to throw the engine on in. But before I do that, I got to figure out the wiring harness. So right here we have the SR harness, but it's not, hasn't been previously installed in a USDN 240. So gotta figure out what all I need to change over and switch and do whatever. So get cracking on that, and then we may be able to put the SR in today. Alright, so now all I gotta do is do the rear main seal, and then the front cover on that is on with the throwout bearing right there. And the fork is attached with the ball behind it, and then yeah, just gotta do the rear main seal, put the flywheel on, mate those two, and then we can put it in here. Alright, so I was gonna wait till tomorrow to put the engine and trans and everything in, but the rain cleared up, so I backed the Camaro out so I can get the hoist around here and then put it in there, and then we'll put the KA on the stand and rebuild it for Jeremy. But yeah, we're gonna do all that right now. Alright, I need to reposition the hangers because it's kind of tilted, but putting the flywheel on now. These bolts are like the stupidest thing. 14mm, 12 points. Finally found a socket in one of my dad's little sets. I didn't have one. But gonna make the transition to the engine, and then it'll go in. I think I might do a time lapse of like me putting it in, but I don't know, we'll see. Alright, so the engine's in. Ow. Looks really good in there. Looks like I got a lot of room on both sides and in the front for like much more activities or whatever. But trans isn't bolted up or anything yet, it's just kinda, it's in, but like the motor mounts are in. But I'm kinda spent for the day, so I'm gonna head back to the other house and probably eat. So we'll pick up on this tomorrow.
On the 5 Pro, I had to grab a hoe. She got freaky in your 64, I skeeted in the throat. Been knowing the hoe for 4 days, pimpery pays. And I bet you didn't know that she go.
Alright, so there it is. SR is in, coil rad is in, these, I forget who makes these, G+. Radiator hoses, still need to wire up the E-fan, and plumb all the turbo and inlet and intake stuff. I don't know if I'm going to use this FMI or the SMIC that I bought, but we'll see. Then I have to cut the wire right there for the positive battery cable, run it all the way back to the back of the car, and then get like a jumper, or not jumper box, a junction box for the other two. I'm going to change the temp sensor down there, and I think I'm going to swap the one that's supposed to go to the gauge cluster out for one, like an aftermarket one. But besides that, new belts, lower harness. I still need to cut and splice the starter thing, I think, or no, yeah, the signal wire I think is different from KA to SR, and then I have to run the SR harness, which I'm not going to do right now, but for now the SR is in with the 6-puck clutch and 5-speed trans, 1-piece drive shaft, and welded diff. And don't know if I've said it before, I'm sure I have, but it's an SR 2.0 blacktop, whatever the fuck. And just got the stock T25 with a Megan manifold, and then a Trust 3-inch downpipe to ISR or ISIS resonated test pipe to a ISR ISIS blast pipe exit. And I don't know how well this one E-fan is going to work. It just came with the radiator, so I'm going to try it and see, but I'm not sure. Because I know SRs do not like to get hot, and I know they get hot fairly quick. So, and then I just did oil change on that thing, so I've been driving that around all day. So, and it's like, the oil that was in there was at least 3 years old. And I was scared to even drive it home the other day. And then I drove it all the way to AutoZone to get the oil, and then, yeah. So this will be the end of this video. That's the ground wire. I was like, what is that? This will be the end of this video. Hopefully it's short. I haven't really been paying attention, but thanks for watching.